I know some of these young people probably have 0 periods, so we're going to start right on time, and we'll just let people come in and join us as they come in. For the key clubbers who are new and our guests today, we do record this meeting and send it out to all 70 of our members. So if you only see 12 happy faces, it's because it's a morning and we're old and we didn't want to get up. And I'm just kidding. It's because a lot of our members do work. And so now that we're on Zoom, it's a little harder for them. We're going to start with the Pledge of Allegiance. And I brought the tiny flag.
Hey.
Ready? I have to pledge on the other side. So if this gets weird, I'm sorry. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the nation. Can't even hear you guys. One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Something happened there. I've lost my sound. Hold on. There we go. Suddenly I'm like an 85-year-old woman. I'm like, I can't hear anything. Everyone is gone. All right. Is there a Mike Lopez today? No. So we're going to have Sam. Would you go and doing the prayer again? Since I don't see Mike Lopez. He said
yeah,
he
sure.
do it last time.
Let's bow our heads, please. Dear God, we thank you for this day, for its many blessings, as well as for the challenges that we have to meet as an organization. We ask for your guidance in helping us deal with the needs of the community. We ask for prayers for all our members and their families who are suffering during these tough times, whether it's lack of work or because of death or illness in the family. We ask prayers for all of them. We submit all of these in your name, dear Lord. Amen.
Amen. I apologize for the rough start this morning. Apparently this Friday was my hard start. I am having sound issues, so I'm going to introduce our Key Club people, and then we're going to let them tell us about themselves, what club they're with, and maybe some of the activities that they've done, because we gave you guys the whole speaker time today if you want it. You don't have to use it all. We're chatty. We'll take it if you don't want it. So we have Jessica Insell joining us today. Jessica is the teacher advisor from Pittman. And I don't know if you've heard yet, but Pittman has officially rolled under our club, even though they don't show on our dashboard. But I've gotten that word from 3 different places now, so I feel fairly safe in saying they're ours now. Also, Trina has stepped up since we could not get a hold of the prior advisor to get her to pay dues to come to our club. And she is going to take over as the Key Club advisor from the club side. She's doing her background check again because she has to do it under our club. So she's joined us this morning. Melinda is, of course, the Key Club advisor for Turlock High School, and she's here today. And I'm going to let you guys introduce your students.
Good morning. I am Jessica Insell, and I am the Pittman Key Club advisor. So thank you guys. I really appreciate being here. And then I guess Tristan is our lieutenant governor. I think everybody knows Tristan, who is super amazing. So proud of him. I guess Tristan, take it over.
All right. Well, good morning, everyone. For the name on the screen, my name is Alan. And I'm a senior at Pittman High School. I just found out last night that I got into UOP, so I'm really excited about that and ready to go. So, of late, we've been trying to stick with as many service projects as we can. The main one that I focused on this year, I'm really just into the service mindset more than anything else. So fundraising has been a little bit lacking, but the service project that I've focused on is a school tutoring service project every Wednesday from 1:30 to 3 p.m. We help out 6th, 5th, and 4th graders, and they hop on for an hour and a half, and we try to give them as much help as possible, whether it's academic or just they need someone to talk to, and we try to help as many as possible kids there. So that's the main thing we focus on. We do Color, Smile, and Free Rice, and I know that's something that clubs do a lot. Just trying to help out as much as possible.
Good morning. I'd like to introduce the Turlock High Key Club students, as well as Kay Simmons is joining us. She's the THS teacher advisor. Raquel Rodriguez is the current Key Club president at Turlock High. And joining us is Emma Jacquet, who is also secretary? No, I get that right, Secretary? But she has just recently been selected our LGT for next year. So I am going to let the kids take it away and let them tell you what they've been up to.
Hi, as she said, my name is Raquel Rodriguez, and I'm the president right now for Turlock High School. And this year, ever since we kind of got started, it was a little bit of a rocky start with Corona. But once we got our feet off the ground, we have been doing a lot of card service projects, which might be Color Smile. We're sending little drawings to people who might need a smile, and also Letters Against Isolation, which send heartwarming and encouraging letters to people in care homes that have not been able to see their family or go outside in a while. We also have been doing projects such as free rice, and we have had one fundraiser. We did a Chipotle fundraiser, and that got us around $160 in the beginning of the year, and that helped us to help pay for members' dues. We also have been doing, we have bi-weekly member meetings, and then we usually try to keep weekly officer meetings to discuss what our service projects are going to be for the upcoming weeks. We have discovered a new service project that we plan to do called Bean, which is similar to free rice, as we found that online projects such as free rice, and that the kids need no material such as paper, pens. We have had way more members show up to those service projects rather than Color Smile and Letters Against Isolation. So right now, that's what we're working on, is trying to find some service projects that require less materials so we can have more members show up to our meetings. And that's basically what we're doing right now. I don't know, Emma, if you have anything to add too.
Okay. Yeah. Hi everyone. I'm Emma Jackway. I'm from Turlock High. I work with Raquel at the secretary there at Turlock High. I'm the LTG elect. Yay. And yeah, just a little bit about me. I'm a junior, and so I've been in Key Club since my sophomore year. And I'm really excited to be here. So happy to, get up at 7 in the morning and meet all you people, because I mean, I love Key Club and this seems like really fun. And so, yeah, like just to add on to what Raquel said, we've been trying to make sure that there's ample opportunity for members to get service hours in. And we've been trying to stress, the MRP, so that they have the opportunity to get recognized. I know that, what?
Where are you?
I know that that soon those sort of things are due. So we're just trying to stress that. And then, yeah, I've also been going to Tristan's tutoring personally every week. And so that's been a really fun service project. And yeah, that's all I have.
Fantastic. Well, we're really excited that you guys could get up and join us this morning. Reminders for you guys, because some of you are new to our club, we do have scholarships that are being sent out to your schools. And I actually just emailed Todd this morning, because I don't know if we have a Pittman scholarship yet, but if we don't, we'll be working on that process. I'm sure, because we have a Key Club there now. And also, we're here to help you guys. So if you have a fundraiser where you need our assistance, or you want to come pitch an idea to partner, you're welcome any Friday morning to get up super early and join us all in our tiny screens here. But we were super excited because this year, you two clubs were the first two clubs that paid your dues. You were far ahead of the game. And I had people from the regional level going, oh man, Turlock and Pittman, man, they're just amazing. And so I thought, well, we're going to have you come first and tell you how amazing you are. We're also going to get some updates, I'm hoping, on our Action Club and CKI Club. And those advisors are up in the corner here. Maybe we can, what are you guys up to?
Sure. So Action Club. So for the Key Club, if you don't know what Action Club is, it's Kiwanis Club, but for adults with disabilities. I'm the advisor for our local one. We partner with the North Modesto Kiwanis in supporting our club. What are we doing? We are having our Action Club meeting. We had our board meeting last week. We're having Action Club next Friday, the 29th, I think is the date. And we will be doing a service project where we're also making cards. We're delivering all the supplies next week, and we're going to be making cards to then go and collect and deliver to a local local care home here. And then we don't have any other service projects planned at this point. We did do a service project in December where we collected food and food donations and delivered them to Interfaith Ministries. And we ended up with quite a lot. It filled the whole back of my vehicle up, and we went and delivered that. So it was super fun. Our president, I've invited the president, Robert, to get up at 7 in the morning and join us. He's not interested in 7 in the morning. He says it's just too early for him. So we'll see if we can convince him at some point to join us.
Maybe we could get him to record a short video about what he's doing and introduce himself, and we could play it during our meeting.
Oh, okay.
Since I know there's special circumstances there and it might be a little overwhelming for someone.
He just says there's
to
not
get up at
enough
7
coffee
a.m.
in the world for 7 o'clock in the morning, were his exact comments. So
yeah, I think, we could be a little flexible in this particular instance. And also in the future, if you are a key clubber who has an update and you can't come, if you send me a video, I am tech savvy enough to play it on the screen for everybody else. You don't necessarily have to be here, but then we can't ask you questions. So it's a balancing game.
And CKI Club's back here. So there you go.
Hi, I'm David. I'm the club advisor for Circle K International at Stanislaus State, the abbreviation CKI. And of course, that's the Kiwanis at the college level. So for those of you graduating high school soon, whatever school you go to, you should look up because there are many CKIs across the state and across the country. We're kind of in limbo because they're still on their winter break. However, they have been participating in stuff. Most recently, there was a Battle of the Branches that was held, and I sat on and watched our two young ladies who were participating. They were killing it at Kahoot. And it was fun to watch, but everybody had a good time. I was just going to stop in and say hello, but I ended up staying the whole time because there were, the college level, there was the high school level, and there was another portion, I forget who it was, but I think they were all high school and above, and it seemed like they had a great time. It was hosted by one of the Modesto key clubs. One of our influential members comes to us from a Modesto key club, and so they still interact, and so that's why they're participating in those. We're official now. We actually have a place on Kiwanis International site, so we just sent the check-in for dues, and I'm sure once the semester starts, which should be next week, I'm hopeful that we'll get our representative to come to these meetings again and be able to give their perspective on what's going on, because I'm kind of on the fringe just watching, but they're actually in the trenches working. So there you have it. There's your update.
Fantastic. Last night was the DCM meeting. I attended as well as Valerie. The 3 things you need to know from that meeting are that the mid-year convention this year will be on Zoom, and it is on 2/13. And if you want to attend the mid-year convention, just let me know and we'll get you all the details for that. And you don't have to attend the whole thing either because it's on Zoom if you want to attend part of it, and some sessions are interesting to you and others aren't. That is something you can do. As soon as I get the agenda for that, I'll send it out to everybody so you can look and kind of see what might appeal to you. The second thing is that trustee elections for our area are taking nominations. So if you have held a position before that makes you eligible to be a trustee, you can email Lori, and Lori will help you with the process of becoming a trustee. And then last thing is that we had a great presentation from the Kiwanis Children's House, and I sent them an email to see if they could be our first speaker in March. So we'll have them come update you guys. But if you have any interest in doing a Kiwanis Children's House fundraiser or sponsoring a room or anything like that, let me know. That came up 2 years ago when Pam Sweeten was still here, or maybe a year ago. I don't remember when Pam left. And we started working on it with a couple of us to get donations and have a group that did that. And then Pam left and it was her project. So the project kind of left with her. But if you are interested in doing that for our club, let me know. It's not something that I know a ton about because I am a new president and a fairly new member, but I will find the person who knows the information for you at any time. The other thing that was announced at the DCM was the Red, White, and Bruise fundraiser, which Valerie's going to talk about because she's a cheerleader for that project or something
Actually,
like that.
I'm team captain.
Team
so-
captain. I was close. I tried.
It's like, oh, awesome. Like, woo! This year we're doing a total online gala, and we decided for our theme it was going to be really laid back, so we went with tailgate. So I try not to mix tailgate and gala together because it just doesn't sound right. And so we're going to have a great time. We're going to have everybody log in to our virtual fundraiser, and there'll be lots of entertainment. There will be a silent auction. There's a live auction that's going on as well. And our club has already sent in a gift card, which is absolutely awesome. And so if you had tagged to register for the mid-year in our budget, if you might want to think about using that as a sponsorship because you can get extra membership pieces to that puzzle. I have been pulling a lot of pieces together. And so we have one of the local bands from the Turlock, Modesto area that's going to be our concert afterwards. So if you have a ticket to come to the fundraiser, you can also come to the free concert. And that's the Mike Torres Jr. Band. They play all over the Central Valley and they are amazing. They play all kinds of music. And they do this summer festival out in Manteca and all kinds of stuff. So I'm hoping that you guys will want to be a part of it. There is a general admission ticket. It's only $25, but that $25 actually gets you 5 opportunities to win a $25 to $100 gift card. And so know that you could run away with a gift card as well as attending this great event. And so I just looked at the boards this morning. And so Allie heard the latest news last night. But I'm so happy because we have raised $24,300 as of this morning before I logged in. So I keep flashing out because I'm the team captain. So I keep having to send out the announcements. And so I'm like, oh my goodness, this is fantastic because that means we're going to be able to give out more scholarships to our key clubbers this go around. We weren't sure if we were going to be able to give out more than 25,000. And now we know that all of the sponsorship dollars are going to go towards key club training and scholarships. And so we are so excited because our kids need the scholarships more now than ever and what they're doing and support because there aren't a lot of jobs for them to get once they get on campus because a lot of the campuses are still running virtual and they're streamlining their processes. So we're very excited. So February 13th, 5:30 login with a lot of music and dancing, 6 o'clock program, 7 o'clock concert. It doesn't get any better than that. So.
Fantastic. Speaking of scholarships, Todd Wright is still running our scholarships for the club. So if you have a scholarship question, you would reach out to Todd and he will point you in the right direction. Most of them go through the schools, so you will be getting them that way. But if you don't have the information, Todd is your man. I want to thank the Key Club advisors from our club for showing up this week on a lunch on Wednesday, and Valerie for teaching us so much about being a Key Club advisor. A lot of our Key Club advisors are new advisors, and so Valerie was able to provide us some training on how to use some of the website and some of the different bee-themed things that we didn't know we needed to know, and fun cheers. And so we want to thank everybody for using their time for that. That was a fantastic meeting. And if you didn't get to go to that and you become a Key Club advisor, don't worry, we recorded it so we can share it with you and you can watch it later. The next thing is Brian couldn't join us this morning, so I believe that Larry is going to give an update on Brian Kennedy, if he can hear us. He can hear us, but he's muted. Set him free, Lance. We still can't hear you. You're on mute.
Can't hear you.
There you are.
Okay, great. I got a call from Brian Kennedy about Tuesday. He sounded great, first of all. Second, he was overwhelmed with the generosity of our club on that gift card that we gave him. And he was just overwhelmed. He said, I wasn't surprised, but he says, I was overwhelmed with the generosity of the club. He's halfway through his chemo treatment, and he hopes to be back with us in about 4 weeks. He says he's feeling good. He has lost some weight. He's lost about 20 pounds, and but otherwise he's doing pretty good. He sounded great, and he just wanted me to let everybody know how grateful he was for what we did for him. And I think I gave him Norma's contact information. I think he's going to try to send a thank you note to Norma at some point in time. So anyway, that was the latest on Brian. He's doing well.
And Norma, do you want to tell everybody how much we raised? I know you sent it to me, but you did it, so I feel like you should get to announce it.
Oh, okay. So we ended up with $540, and with that, we did a $500 Visa gift card, and then we did 60 to Rayleigh's. So 500 was the highest gift card I could get for a Visa, and so I thought we could always use groceries.
So thank you to Norma and to
everybody
Davis.
that donated. We really do have a generous group of members. So
yes, and thank you, Norma, for collecting the money and taking care of the card. And thank you, Davis, for playing intermediary between us and the Kennedys. And thank you, Larry, for the update. Okay, we're going to talk raffles now. So if you're a Key Club person and you want to go to get ready for class and have a coffee and all those great things, we appreciate you being here, but you could go because you probably don't want to stay for us spinning a wheel repeatedly. But if that's your thing, you're welcome to stay. I just know that some people have zero period and I don't want to be the person that makes you late for class. That's not my job here. You guys are amazing, and I'm sure we'll see you again soon. All right.
Thank you.
I'm gonna share some screens. So if you missed all of the emails and the videos regarding our raffling and 50-50 process, here's the update. You can donate $5 and enter yourself into a chance on the decision wheel. Oh, Chris, let me share my screen. I'm sorry. I don't have screen sharing. To be on the decision wheel, and this is a thing we got from the fabulous Valerie, who taught us about decision wheel. And the winners from the decision wheel win prizes that have been donated either to the club for this purpose or that have been donated by members. So Chris today says she has a box of chocolates that she has donated into the winning circle. So for this particular raffle, we're going to do the box of chocolates. We're going to click to spin, maybe. Didn't want to. There it goes. Chris, can you get that to Larry? Larry won a box of chocolates today.
I will drop those off later.
The second thing we have is I have yet another bottle of wine. You guys like to drop off your wine. And this one I have to take to Rufus. Congratulations, Rufus. You've won a bottle of wine to share with your lovely wife. And of course, someone always wins their $5 back. Now, this time it is Valerie. Now, Valerie, if you want your $5, you can talk to David. If you just want to apply it to a different day.
Let it roll. Let it roll.
Let it roll. She's going to let it roll another week. So we will have David update the spreadsheet to reflect that you've paid on a different week. So it's $5 to do this particular raffle. If you want to participate in the raffle, you can contact David Martin. He is the collector of all things green this month. And so you can also Venmo the Martins, but make sure that if you Venmo them, you put on your Venmo that you send that it is for the Kiwanis raffle, because you can also, for next week's meeting, join a 50-50 to get into the 50-50 raffle. It is $20. That money also goes to David Martin, who's doing the collections. David, do we know how much we're at so far? Oh, he's muted.
Stall for a minute, I could tell you.
Wait for it, drum roll.
Oh, I'm gonna need longer than that. These fingers don't work that quickly.
Okay.
I'll let you know in just a second.
Okay, well, he's gonna let us know. So next week is the 50-50 raffle. And in addition to the 50-50 raffle, next week we have a speaker from Stanislaus State. So we would love to see everybody come back. The last meeting of the month, from now until we can go back to being in person, is going to be the best meeting of the month. That's what we're trying for. So we'd appreciate it if everybody could show up for that meeting and cheer on our guests. At this point, I'm going to open it up to questions from the club, if we have any. Stan?
I was just gonna say, you can observe the mind of a math professor rapidly working right now. If you
I think he's an economics professor. So he's like, the Dow is up and.
So the total right now is 180. So if you're the winner, you'll win $90 right now.
And we hope that'll go up before Friday. You can join the 50-50 raffle anywhere up till 5 p.m. on Thursday night, because that's when I text message David and say, send me the names. So that's pretty much how that goes. I think we'd let you join a little bit after 5 p.m. if you were after work, but you can have David, you can drop money to David. You can have David pick up money. He said that he would do that if you are someone who doesn't like to leave your home or are busy at work. And you can also use Venmo. And like I said, if you use Venmo, please put that it's for the Kiwanis 50-50 so they know what it's for. Also, if you're a person who doesn't like to pay repeatedly for things, you can pay David for multiple weeks at a time or multiple months at a time. And he has a spreadsheet, so he manages that lovely spreadsheet for us. And so if you want to pay for like the next full month, you can. Okay, what else do we have? Anybody? Oh, you must be present to win. That's right, Norma. All of the raffles we're doing now, you must be present to win. So if you're not here, we're drawing again. And how sad would it be if someone drew your name for $90 and then we drew again and laughed, which we would do because we're that kind of club. We'd be like, oh, poor guy didn't show up. The only exception to the must be present to win is if you tell me you have COVID and you can't come on the screen because you are sick, or if you are sick for some reason, I will let you float your $20 to the next month. I think that seems fair, but we're not making other exceptions. I feel like we should have a COVID disclaimer for everything this month so that nobody gets in trouble. I think that's everything I had.
We're missing one thing.
Oh, what did I miss? Because we had a 14 thing agenda. Man, I still missed.
I know, 15. We're still looking for a LTG elect to follow David out of Modesto. And I know all of a sudden, Larry, I keep looking at you, but Norma, whoever's been president, it would be great to finally have an LTG out of our club for a change. So make an eye contact. Larry's not making eye contact.
I like that you gave that announcement and not me, because I don't want them to dislike me when I call them out.
Allie, you're eligible as well.
I don't know. Larry said I had a 14-year term, I think. So
No,
I can't run for anything else because I have to be the president of this until further notice. Might have been a lifetime pledge. I seem to recall something.
Larry misspoke.
Oh yeah.
Because he really loves what you're doing and supports you wholeheartedly. So
no, I am looking for my replacement at any time. If you would like to put your name on the roster for next time, you just let me know. No, actually, I want to give you guys credit. Becoming a president during a COVID year, I had a lot of anxiety before we started, but you guys have made it pretty seamless and have done a great job of keeping me on track, despite the fact that we're on Zoom, which is not my area of expertise. So
you've done a great job.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank you so much. Did you guys just hear my kid fall in the hallway? That was my okay. I was like, oh, she's fine. She's fine. Just, I live in a sitcom. You guys are all amazing. Have a great Friday, and true to my promise, we are getting out here at 7:30. Enjoy your work day and have a wonderful weekend.
Thanks, Ally.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Trina. Bye, little
Bye,
person.
latest gang.